Hello friends, I'm Kanchan from Adify and you are welcome to our show. Today we have Sitesh Srivastava who has a deep interest in corporate training and he's also deep interest in current affairs and new things which are happening around him. He is closely associated with the radio. So welcome to the show Sitesh. How are you doing today?
Good, Kanchan. Always good talking to you. Good day. Hope you are also well. I am also fine. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Sitesh. And today, actually, in the morning, I was watching television. In fact, during nights also, there's a lot of news which is coming up about NCB raids to different places, and you see it is said that Bollywood is also involved in drugs and in narcotics. So I was really amazed that, and also little pain that we have heroes, we really cherish their acting, we praise their work, and we many children and many young people behave like them. So how come these Bollywood actors are involved in narcotics and drugs? Do you have any opinion on this? And it's so kind of a touchy topic.
Well, Kanchan, I like to think that India is, uh, moved by the movies, our communities, our languages, and our different cultures. They are heavily inspired by movies. And of course, Bollywood is the biggest organ in all of this. But beyond Bollywood, we also have something which is called Tollywood, Collywood, and I don't know how many woods. And given the size of our country of 1.25 billion round people, the amount of movies that we produce in India is staggering. Only in Bollywood, in a normal year, more than 300 movies are produced. So to see that a industry like a movie industry, Bollywood or Tollywood or whichever wood it is, brought into this kind of controversies of drugs and so many other things, drugs, nepotism, and the financing part of it. It actually saddens me. It actually saddens me to see how in last 100 years, couple of years back, we celebrated 100 years of our Indian movie industry. So where we have come to, and I really want to talk about that, if we treat this as an industry, it should have its governance, it should have its compliance, it should have its structures to protect the freedom of thought, but at the same time, it should not be taken too far without regulations. And that's what I thought me and you should discuss this. What do you say?
Yes, it is a very valid point because if there's a freedom, there has to be a regulation also. And when we talk about drugs or when we talk about narcotics, so there are few drugs which are banned by medical department of India, which comes around 334 drugs. And when we comes to narcotics, and the narcotics as a department was established in 1986, but it has a very strong department, and all the narcotics, if any person found with some even a small amount of narcotics, that is punishable, and we have around 10 to 18 years of punishment for this. So when we talk about Bollywood, and I don't know how come big stars or small upcoming stars are into this narcotic circles. It really pains that when we listen names of those stars which I praise. I had been watching their movie, and somebody says, okay, they are into narcotics and all that stuff. So that really pains, and I feel that this is time. If there's a narcotics in any industry, it is a time to be cleaned up, and for that we should have the regulations.
That's right, Kanchan. That's absolutely right. But I must bring in a small aspect of this, the narcotics or the drug usage. This is not new. This is not which has happened just now. It has been there for the times that I have been growing up watching movies. I have always heard about it. And of course, I am more from a Bollywood watcher. So Bollywood was always having a name for it even before, right? Now, now today we know that it has its tentacles in another, another film industries within India as well. And of course, this is going to be a bigger ring as NCB would crack down. My painful part is that uh, out of 125 billion people in this country who are so movie friendly, who are so expression friendly, we only have two institutes, Kanchan, only two: Film and Television Institute of India and National School of Drama. It's actually pity. Where, I mean, there are so many movie industries, just Bollywood produces 300 plus movies, and we have only two official institutes in this country. So when earlier in the 60s and 50s, it was a studio based culture. So studios were trying to bring in the governance, and because each studio was known by its stature, its prestige, and its importance in the society. And that's how the movies were produced as per the studio. When the studio culture broke and the smaller studios came into picture, star system was introduced. Then when the financing was not legalized or the financing was not put into place, regularized, that's where I see all these things which we call them as evil started coming. The underworld financing, and so many movies being produced, we really didn't know from where the funds are coming. But I am happy that in last 10 years or so, Kanchan, I see the international movie production houses are coming to India. Walt Disney is in India. Warner Brothers is in India. UTV is part of an international production house. And we are producing some good movies. We are reaching out to the international audiences. We as Indians have taken our movies outside. So it is an industry. It is an accepted industry. Only due to few people, and those few very influential people, the whole industry is being maligned. And I don't think it is good for the industry as such. Now, I would think the control of narcotics in this country uh, should be at par with what we have heard in Gulf. But I'm not sure whether that is possible in our country. What do you think about it?
Yeah, actually, I think the best ways to go is that people should understand that this is a skill. That movie making is a skill, acting is a skill, and we should have more schools for teaching film related skills. Plus, then there should be studio based production which will I think decrease the monopoly of few production houses which they think that they are the bosses of this whole industry. Maybe it's Tollywood or a Bollywood, whatever. And I
Yeah,
think a strong law should be there for every, I mean, not only for narcotics. Narcotics is a quite a big crime. And so a part of this, like nepotism, then all these bad aspect of creativity will go away once we have few good things at place.
that's right, Kanchan. I mean, we were lucky. Me and you were lucky. We grew up in Basu Chatterjee's time. We grew up in Bimal Das' time. We grew up in those movies like those house movies, family movies, which we all used to sit together and watch. Those are days are gone. We are surrounded by glamour. We are surrounded by lavish shots, and we are surrounded by financing for which it is very, very hard to trace. So when somebody says that 99% of the industry is corrupt, I don't agree to it,
Yeah, I
because it is.
also don't agree with that, because we have very good story writers and very good production people. We have very good people who can do lot of good directors, like Basu Chatterjee
Yes,
you mentioned. So we still have those creative people around. The thing is that maybe they are overshadowed by a few stars, but I think this is high time when things are, I think, is clearing on the ground, and things will be look brighter after some time, when these narcotics related cases are
yes,
done and people are behind the bar if they are doing something wrong. So what your
yes, Kanchan.
opinion about this?
Yes, Kanchan, this is a cleaning act. This cleaning act is happening, and it is happening at a time which is needed, I believe. And it is whatever may be the trigger, but this cleaning is very good. I think this cleaning should happen every now and then, it should
Yeah,
happen.
it is. I think it is also required, because once we see all
Yes,
these kind of cases, it's required.
yes. So we should get back to healthy industry norms where an aspiring actor or actresses, they can go and make a career without, these kind of shady things. A writer, a cinematographer, a producer, a director, a financier, all these people should not feel threatened that there are only few bosses. It is an industry like an IT industry.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
And therefore I think we need to learn from the more regulated industries like Hollywood. There are production houses, there are controversies, there are all of those things, but there is a punishment mechanism. In our country, the punishment mechanism becomes politicized first, and then we don't really know when it will take a punishment or a decision. But what I really understand and I believe is that, global film industry is looking towards us, and we are producing great films. At the same time, I would like to see a good, powerful censor board. In movies we have censor board. I don't know whether we have a great censor on television, but in the OTT platforms today, I think there is no censor. It is all moral policing. So we have to get into that kind of a governance and regulation, so that this industry can actually generate employment. And you must notice, Kanchan, the nowadays the UTV or the bigger production houses like Z and all, they are again going back to the studio days, where they would employ the director, producer, writer, cinematographer, and then they would produce good quality movies. We want to bring back those Golmaal days again, when I sit with the family, or any other movies of those days, and sit back with the family and enjoy. So
Yeah,
yes,
we look
that
forward
will
for a
come.
golden days of Bollywood ahead. We are quite hopeful, and we will be meeting again tomorrow for some new subject. It was, as usual, very nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye bye.
Thank you, Kanchan. Thank you.